What's going on YouTube? It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my plays for wild card weekend NFL time. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Got the 4-game slate, alright, starting at 4:35 p.m. Hope everybody having an amazing one. Please smash the like button, please subscribe, and if you don't mind, please press that bell icon to get notified for future videos. Alright, going to give you my plays for today. Alright, so any questions or concerns with your lineup, feel free, comment below. Let's jump into it. Going to my quarterback, we'll look at Mitch Trubisky in a great spot. Trubisky's in a great spot. Now he's averaging 25.47 fantasy points in 8 home games, 1.7 touchdowns a game. Now Philly is allowing an average 288 passing yards a game, around 1.4 touchdowns a game, and giving up around 22.7 fantasy points win away. So look at Money Mitch to put in that work, y'all. So look at him in a great spot. 62 on DraftKings, 77 on Fanduel today. All right, going to go look at my running back plays. Now my first running back, gotta plug in Zeke Elliott. He's gonna be balling today. In the last 4 games, averaging 26 fantasy points at home, getting about 21 carries a game for 90 rushing yards. Alright, he had 1 touchdown in the past 4 games, but 9 for the season, averaging 8.3 targets a game, 7.5 receptions for 51 reception yards a game. Seattle's allowing an average 30.4 fantasy points to opposing running backs win away, and giving about 83.8 rushing yards a game. He's going to be needed in his offense. They're at home, and he loves to eat at home, y'all. So they're going to be giving him the rock. Look at Zeke Elliott in a great spot. 9,000 on Fanduel, 92 on. I think it's cheaper on Fanduel. He's 8,800 on Fanduel. That's a great savings on Fanduel. So take a look at Zeke Elliott. Now going to my next running back, look at Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's been balling. He's been in the perfect lineup 4 games straight. Alright, averaging 18 carries a game for 80.8 rushing yards a game. He with 4 touchdowns in the past 3 games. He had 2 touchdowns last week, averaging around 17.8 fantasy points at home. Now Philly's allowing an average 31.5 fantasy points to opposing running backs win away. So you could even plug in like a Jordan Howard, even a Tyreek Cohen. Definitely want to have him as my flex play because he's in a great spot as well. So we get to that soon. So look at Jordan Howard in a smashing spot, real cheap on DraftKings. 46 is a steal, and you got 76 on Fanduel. It's real steep, but nonetheless in a great spot. Now, like I said, flex play, I'll go with Tyreek Cohen. Now he's averaging 12.9 fantasy points at home this season, 4.4 receptions for 45.3 reception yards for the season. He had 2 touchdowns in the past 3 games. Now he's a pass catching running back, and that's where the Philly, they are weak on, so definitely want to look at him, y'all. So Philly allows an average 8.8 receptions for 59.8 receiving yards to opposing running back positions. So look at him in this spot. So that's where I see Money Mitch definitely getting his fantasy points boost, is with the passing catch with the running back play with Cohen and with Howard. But we got some great plays on the receiver spot as well for him. So let's go ahead and look at the receiver core. Now receiver I'm looking at on Chicago, look at Allen Robinson, 5,600 on DraftKings, averaging 12.7 fantasy points at home, but got a big boost in the past 4 games, 14.7 fantasy points, getting about 8 targets a game, 4.8 receptions for 4.8 receptions a game. Now Philly's allowing a crazy amount, 194.5 receiving yards to opposing receivers, giving up a crazy 46.6 fantasy points win away to opposing receivers. So look at Allen Robinson, man. He's going to be getting that work. I love this play for him. He's cheap, 5,600. You have Fanduel also is not a bad play. 65 is a great spot. So look at him in a great position. Now my second receiver, I'm looking at T.Y. Hilton. Can't fade him going against Houston. He loves playing at Houston. As he say, he's questionable, but with the news, he's expected to still play in this wild card run. So look at T.Y. Hilton because he is a smashing spot. He loves playing at Houston, averaging 23 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Houston this season. Now, he had the last game he had at Houston, that was in week 14. He had 31 fantasy points, 12 targets for 9 receptions for almost 200 yards in that game. All right, and also last year in week 9 at Houston, he had a 37 fantasy point game with 2 touchdowns. So as you can see, his history at Houston is amazing. So if you want to go with Andrew Luck as well, he's in an amazing spot. So I will have some plays with Andrew Luck because he's crazy with pass attempts a game, and he has averaging more in the dome spot. So, but I'll go with Trubisky, just the fact that he's lower owned in that matchup. So, but I still will have some lines with Andrew Luck, just to let you know. But look at T.Y. Hilton, 7,800. He's cheaper on Fanduel, as a plug-and play. Set it and forget it with him in this matchup, y'all. Trust me. All right, now going into some great savings. Look at Anthony Miller going against Philly as well. All right, now he's in this amazing spot. He's averaging 10 fantasy points. All right, in 11 favorable games, like I stated. All right, Chicago is a 6.5 favor against Philly. He's only 3,900 on DraftKings. So if you need some savings, go with him. 4,800 on FanDuel. In a great spot. Averages 9.2 fantasy points at home in the last 4 games with a touchdown, and he has 7 for the season. So look at Anthony Miller if you want to get some savings in that spot. All right, now another great spot. Some savings, you could go with Michael Gallup. All right, 3,600. Past 2 games, 10, 14, averaging 5 targets in the past 2 games. He's averaging 8 fantasy points in 7 favorable games. All right, in this matchup against Seahawks is a 2-point favor for the Cowboys. He's averaging 9 fantasy points at home in the past 4 games with a touchdown. So definitely gonna take a look at him, averaging 12 fantasy points in the past 2 games. Seattle's allowing an average 40.6 fantasy points to opposing receivers. So you want to get some plays with if you want to go and pivot to what's his name, Cooper, and with Michael Gallup. I mean, that's not bad as well, but I see better savings with other matchups, like I stated before. You can even go with Chester Rogers. 3,300 is a steal. You want to check the status on Inman, but he's averaging 10.9 fantasy points in 6 underdog games. In this matchup, the Colts are a 1.5 underdog in this matchup, but he's averaging 10.6 fantasy points in 5 close games. He's averaging 13 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Houston this season. So look at Chester Rogers, y'all. 3,300 on DraftKings is a steal. Now he's 51. But you got some plays, like I stated previously, that you could go with. Like I said, you go with Anthony Miller, which is cheaper on FanDuel. But Chester Rogers in a great spot. All right, you even go with Tyler Lockett. He's averaging 16 fantasy points in the past 4 games, 2-point underdog against the Cowboys. All right, but he's averaging 16, win away, getting about 17 fantasy points in 6 underdog games. Look at Tyler Lockett. He's going to get the looks to keep him in this game. So look at him. The fact that he's an underdog game, try to catch up, he's going to be utilized as we see in the history. But look at that play. Let's go to the tight end spot. Now a tight end, can't fade Eric LeBron in a smashing spot. Like we said, against Houston, he's averaging 15.8 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Houston this season. He's averaging 15.4 fantasy points win away, getting about 2 touchdowns in the past 4 games, and one of the touchdowns was against Houston in week 14. All right, Houston is allowing an average 20.2 fantasy points to opposing tight ends, but they given up at home in the past 4 games, 14.5 fantasy points. But Eric Brown is going to need to be balling in this matchup, especially if Emmons out. So he's going to be utilized, and As you can see, Houston is horrible against the tight end spot. Alright, so 5,266 on Fanduel. Alright, and in flex play, a nice cheap spot. Like I said, we have Cohen, but if you want to go, let's go down the list. You want to go down to Nelson Aguilar in a great spot. Past 2 games, 21-26. This guy's been balling recently with Nick Foles. He's projected to be low owned. A lot of guys going to be fading from him or not even thinking of him. But Chicago's allowing an average 39.6 fantasy points to opposing receivers in the past 4 games at home. All right, he has 3 touchdowns in the past 2 games. He's getting about 6.5 targets for 5 receptions in those 2 games, and he's has an average 23 fantasy points on Houston and Washington in those 2 games. So look at him getting those uses, as you can see, and you know that's a great thing. As you can see, the connection with Foles. So if you want to go down to a cheap play, I mean, he's real cheap, y'all. You want to pivot from Jeffrey to go to him, 3,800. But look at Fanduel, 64, which is ridiculous, but 38 is great there. Letting you know, man, plug them in because you get a great boost in your lineups if you plug them in. But yo, that's my fave plays. You can check out Draft Dashboard Tools. Check the link in my description to get my plays as well. Once you sign up in the link in the description, click on the menu bar. You get access to your sleepers, your studs, and click on the watch players. Once you click on my link, you have my plays. So all the plays I stated in this video, you have access to. Check Melo's DFS picks. You can go to either NBA, and also I'm doing some plays in the NHL as well. Check DraftKings or Fanduel to plug in for your lineups. It's a one-stop shop, y'all. Limited trial right now for 30 days for $1. Can't beat it, so join it. Check out the lineup optimizer. Generate quality lineups with your plays or the plays that I have mentioned to make a great lineup. As you can see, this is an amazing play, y'all. It's something I might look into, saving that lineup. But look, love it. Give it a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lineup, feel free to comment below. It's Melo DFS. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. All right. I'll talk to you in the next video.